Pleasure to be here. We have all worked together very hard to get this project to where it is today. And the best part of where we are today is being able to visit and speak with all of you.
Just a day ago, or in fact, this morning, I received a communication regarding Oni's departure from the World Bank Liberia assignment.
Oni, we are very sad to hear of you leaving the Liberian portfolio. Working with you has been so much beneficial.
So I'd just like to say a few words of appreciation to Oni for the few years that she has supported the Liberian education team.
Her name is Oni Lusk. When we came on board as ministers of education with all of my team members, Oni was already in the World Bank, dedicated to Liberia's project. She and another lady that were here together.
Wow, wow, wow. Oni Lusk, one of my favorite TTLs I ever interacted all through the history of my career with World Bank funded projects. Oni is departing from the Liberia portfolio for East Africa by the 15th of July 2023. We've been interfacing with Oni since 2018. This current administration took over. She was already on board in the Liberia education portfolio from 2017, but we came and met her in 2018.
That lady left 1 year later on, but before she left, both she and Oni had engineered for us to get this IRISE funding to support secondary school. So she had left. Oni has stayed with us now until 5 years, going to 6. We became familiar with her work style and her concerns about the work proceedings. She was responsible to oversee the G2B project to conclusion and to also follow through on the Liberia Learning Foundation as well.
And so the window of opportunity closed because of that 12-month delay on the government side. Because that was what we had hoped for as well, and worked collectively to try to bring about. But given that extended delay for the signing, the GPE said we cannot reprogram this amount.
So, in one of my conversations with her, jokingly, I told her, your name is Gamai. And the reason is just simple, because Oni worked with us with G2B if Oni was a Liberian. We based on and we asked her to take Liberia as her second home because it is never going to be possible without Oni. And come to the implementation and achievement that we received during the G2B project. We on the G2B project, as you may be aware, we train teachers. Teachers that were not qualified in the classroom were being qualified through the program and certificated, and today they are doing marvelously very well.
So to detail your deep scrutiny of projects details was very helpful. Initially we
No, not that only. The consultation starts today, and we want to discuss final.
That's completely unreasonable.
By
Nemo
Monday.
is at her event today. Please be realistic. Nemo is at her event. SMT is Monday. So to say you're going to have a well thought out proposal by Tuesday, I say no.
thought that you were being difficult to deal with, but as time went by, we realized that you were actually helping us to get our job done.
For me, we became closely familiar with her many times when we met. The first time I went to the World Bank office in Washington, it was Oni and the other woman who picked me up, and they provided me all the logistics to make sure that my stay in Washington was grand.
We've learned a lot from you, Oni. I know for me personally, what I've learned is that when I have a deliverable for Oni, I have to make sure I have it done in a timely manner, and I think that's a skill that is really required for all of us as we work. So I wish you well as you go into your next era of excitement.
Oni has been a very resourceful person to every one of us. She all provides guidance, she provides technical expertise, but at the same time, one thing I admire about her most is her sincerity and being blunt with issues without sentiment attached.
I just want to say all of us share that hope, but we don't want to be sitting here in 4 months saying 570 is going back to the Tribute. And that's the reality you're faced with.
If Oni does not agree with you, she will tell you strictly that I don't agree with this. She will express her opinion as it is. But it doesn't in any way mean that you are enemies. And she's very tolerant. Just as she's very critical in looking at issues. If you on the other end is also very critical in looking at issues, she don't take it personal. She takes it as part of the job. And immediately after the official interaction, Oni has a very good human relationship with every one of us.
And I appreciate that. Since then, we have all been very close professionally. I want to be very grateful that that she has stayed with us, coordinating work schedules. Sometimes a little bit difficult, as we perceive, but I think they all fall in line of duty, and she was doing a strict professional job. Sometimes we disagree many times, but other times we agree with her eventually, and that's how we are proceeded.
I just know that the children of Liberia appreciate you for the work that you've done with the Ministry of Education.
You have really contributed a lot to the Ministry of Education. We don't think we have been at this stage if it had not been for you. So we miss you deeply, but we wish you all of the best. We look forward to working with you again.
Very well. We have 3 layers of training under the G2B. We have the ECE, we have the primary, and we have the leadership. The leadership training that was unprecedented. This country where we got principal all over the place, the convoys, Azara, TTL, and other places. They were in training, 1 year training, during school leadership training, and they graduated with honor. And today, you see the conduct of our school in terms of administrative staff. You see it has moved from that primitive way and to a real time leadership.
She and myself interacted for a very long time in designing the Liberia Learning Foundation project, the LLF project, the $5.6 million GPE add-on project with G2B project. Also, we started along with Kali with the design, the conceptual framework of the IRISE project. Then I was sitting as technical advisor to the Department of Planning, Research and Development before I transitioned to becoming MAE specialist in the EDU, and later on transitioned to becoming the World Bank IRISE project coordinator.
The woman who was with Oni 2018 when we came over, her name was Kali. Kali was reassigned to another region, and we really miss her then. As the announcement has now been made that Oni, who is the longest serving World Bank TTL member responsible for Liberia, we want to extend special thanks and appreciation to her.
And I think sometimes it doesn't serve us because we have IRISE discussions and LLF discussions, But I think it's really important, especially for those who were not here for the LLF discussions, to just keep in mind the sequencing of activities. You are one person, there's a finite number of people working across these two projects that have serious reputational risks for the ministry if the structures are not well done. And so I just want us to have a moment of, I guess, humility, but also recognition that, you know, we're talking about all of these dates for IRISE. We talked about all of these dates for LLF. Sometimes I think these dates are rather fictitious because they're almost identical, regardless of LLF or IRISE.
Oni has been a very good partner to the Ministry of Education. She has left an indelible imprint in the annals of education in Liberia. Most of the gains that we have made since 2018 to date, particularly when it comes to girls' education, Oni is the architect, the technical architect behind that.
So please don't be shy. I think the first thing, it would be good to know what grades you're in. So if you're in the 10th grade, could you raise your hand? 10th grade.
We want to commend her for that. We'll forever remember her. We'll forever reference her when it comes to empowering girls to complete secondary education in Liberia.
So most of our school today, county councillors have been trained and placed into our school and buttressing those teachers that were trained, buttressing those administrative staff in terms of leadership in the school. So the school leadership is so unique. It's so unique. So we just want to remember again Oni, who have been there for us, who have done her best, and will forever remember her as far as G2B is concerned. Even other companies, even the IRISE.
Was I adequate to express how much I will miss you. You've been a great help. You've been a very, very great help in my own professional career, and I really love the way you work. My entire team would miss you from the ME angle. You've been a serious assistant to us. Your feedback, your reviews, your comments, it helps to motivate me. And your response to email actually can reawaken the spirit, even if we're doing wrong.
It's really sad to see you leave the project for us. And since we joined the project, particularly me, you've been a very good help. You've been a motivation. You've been of great assistance. Your detailed reviews have helped me improve a lot. And I have been a little confused how to process the next step.
To do our best, and we just want to use the occasion to tell you that we will miss you, and we wish that in your new journey you'll be blessed and you will have all the successes. And please don't forget Liberia, don't forget us. This is your country, you are always welcome here, and we hope that we can meet again. Thank you and have a very nice day in East Africa. Bye bye, Oni.
I want to wish you well on your next journey, and we are always with you. This world is small, and I hope you and I can work together again. See you, and keep on carrying that vigor. Bye bye, and have a blessed day.
Oni, thank you for supporting the education sector of Liberia for these years. We wish you well on your new journey to Eastern Africa. Please, let's keep the network, even when we are not doing official duty together again. Bravo to you, and bye from my end.
And even the IRISE and other program in education, as far as the World Bank program have been concerned, yes, Oni have been very good to us.
I wish you well as you move on to your new place of assignment, and may God continue to bless you as you serve humanity. Thank you.
We hope as we embark on other missions that you will continue to prosper. Thank you so much. It was nice working with you, and we bless you. Thank you.
And all of our own relations who have allowed her to take this task coming to Liberia back and forth, except during the time of COVID. We respect her. We wish her well as she moves on to other locations. Kali has left, and 2 other TTL members have come. They've left, and now Oni has finally left officially. I know by the 15th of July she'll be going.